have the playlist ready. I'll let you know when to press play. All right, yogis. So let's all head into child's pose. Knees nice and wide. Toes kiss together at the back of the mat. Sink your hips towards your heels and let your forehead connect with the mat. Just breathe and be right here with yourself, with your body. Notice how you're feeling right now in this moment. And focus on the inhales and the exhales. In and out the nose, if that's possible, the Ujjayi, victorious breath in yoga. Deep and full through the nostrils. Our theme today is around expansiveness and empowerment. So we'll find a lot of large shapes, small shapes in the practice, but as always, you can take or leave any of or all of them. I'll move at a particular pace, but you can always slow down, modify, move swift, or whatever you need right now. It's your practice and you own it. So in our expansive and powerful poses, I really empower you to control your body, control your breath as best you can during the 60 minutes, so you can take that off the mat. So with that theme, I have a quote from Howard Thurman. He says, "Don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive. And then go and do that, because what the world needs is people who come alive." So yoga makes me feel really alive. Hopefully it makes you feel alive as well. If you're using my playlist, you can go ahead and get it started right now. And from child's pose, just take one more deep, full breath. And then press into your hands and lift up just slightly. Reach your right arm out to the right and thread the needle. So bring your right arm all the way through under your left forearm and bring your right shoulder down, right temple down. Threading the needle, breathing here. Keep sinking the hips back. If they need to come up a little, that's fine. Full breath here. Breathing into the shoulders. And then exhale as you exit out. Reach your right arm alongside the left again. Left arm out to the left, and then begin to thread the needle through. Let your left shoulder come down, left temple, connect with the mat. Breathing here. Child's pose, threading the needle. And then inhale, return to center, reach through the fingers, press into the palms, kind of claw the mat to pull yourself into tabletop. So right away, stack hips with knees, shoulders, elbows, and wrists. Spread through your fingers and really claw the mat so your palms lift to support the wrists. In yoga, the Vinyasa practice that I'll do, we use a lot of flows, which is a lot of shoulder and wrist work. So please modify if you need on your knuckles or on your forearms. And in planks, you can always lower one knee or both knees to support yourself in tabletop here. So begin to move through cat-cow at your own pace. Really exaggerating the motion. As you inhale, belly drops, gaze up, eyes open or close. Exhale, curl around the spine. Keep moving. Just feeling your cat-cow, undulation of the spine. And again, you use your body and your breath to listen to your practice. A child's pose where we started is a great home base to come back to anytime you need a break. During yoga or outside of yoga if you're feeling anxious. All right, then pause in a neutral tabletop and let's do thread the needle again. So right arm reaches out to the side, reach it all the way up, roll the wrist around, relax the neck, relax the head. And then thread the needle through and back up. So we're not landing yet, just a dynamic motion all the way through and up. Starting to open the chest, open the shoulder girdle. Couple more, keep pressing through your left hand. And now that we've made a little more space, this time come all the way down to thread the needle. Options to keep your left hand as is. Wrap left hand around. Reach your left foot back, toes touch, or balancing. And if you fall out, just come right back in. Sometimes your body wants to roll to the right if you're balancing. One more inhale. And then exhale, press into your left palm to exit. Reach your right arm up and plant it back down table. Second side, left arm lifts, roll the ankle or the wrist. Keep pressing the tops of your feet into the mat. And then begin to thread, but don't go all the way yet. And reach back up, opening and closing with the arm dynamically moving. Feel the space As you inhale, open wide, and exhale, come inside. One more, feel the space you're making. And then this time, traditional thread the needle. So left shoulder down, left head down, temple on the mat. Option to reach your right arm forward. Find a little wrap. Maybe extend your right leg, balancing or not. Choose what fits you right now. It might be different from the last yoga class you did. And then exhale, plant your right hand, unravel, come back to tabletop. Couple cat-cows. And then roll over to your seat. Bring your legs out in front of you, flex your feet so your toes are reaching to the sky, and feel how that engages all of your legs. Shift your weight on your sit bone so that you're evenly rooted and grounded. Bend your right knee and pull it into your chest, holding onto your shin with your hands. Keep flexing left toes. Pull it in, and then begin to twist to your right. So left hand to right leg, right hand behind your spine. Easy little twist of the spine. Breathing here. As you inhale, grow tall, and then exhale, you can twist into it deeper from the thoracic spine, not just forcing your neck. And then exhale, return to center. With the knee bent, just let it fall to the right. So now it looks like a triangle or a tree pose. And then right hand behind your right sit bone and lift onto your right shin. Left arm reaches up alongside the ear. Exhale, hips come down. Reach your right leg alongside the left. Pull your left knee in, bending the knee, pressing the sole of the foot onto the mat. Lengthen the chest, and then use that length to begin to twist to the left. Left hand can come behind the spine. Use your right hand on your right leg. Maybe you want to even bring your elbow around, but we're just warming up. We'll do a pose like this in a warm down when we're even more open. Exhale, return to center. Let your left knee come to the side, opening wide. And then left hand outside of your left thigh. Lift onto your left shin, right arm reaching. Beautiful. Feel the space in your body. And then exhale, hips come down. Re-extend your left leg. Just feel that space. Shake out your legs. And come all the way onto your back. We always get into some good core in my class, as you know, but first we'll do a nice little stretch. So right leg over the left. Lift your chest up just so you can grab somewhere on your legs. Maybe it's your ankles, your feet, your thighs, and pull your feet away from you. And then let your upper body release. Release the jaw, release the temple, the forehead, any tension you might be holding in your face. It doesn't need to do the work here, but pull your legs towards you, knee pile. So with our theme of expansiveness and empowerment, we will do some poses that might feel like a little bit tight and constraining, but that means when we open back up, we feel even more space. All right, exhale, release that. Just kind of pedal out the legs, bicycle down, kick them, and let's switch sides. So left over right. I will say left and right, but it doesn't really matter to me. Just get both sides where you can. So pulling your legs away from you and pressing your feet into your hands and your hands into your feet to feel that resistance, to intensify the stretch, or back off if your body doesn't like that. One more breath. Shoulder blades connecting to the mat. Figure 8 of the jaw. Let that go. And then exhale, release. Reach your legs long. So we're going to do a little core exercise that I call sprinters. So you'll bend your knee, and you can either just do a little crunch with your knees bent, or like you're sprinting, you use your arms and you use some momentum to lift all the way up to your knee. It's a really powerful move. So you choose your option today and just join me as you're ready. Any variation. Exhale as you rise. Instead of breathing with out your nose, you can sigh it out. An audible sigh really softens the diaphragm and stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system to relax our body. Let's do 2 more on each side. Last one, you got it. Hopefully you're feeling the core engaged. And then release. Nice work. All right, let's do a wrap of the legs again. Maybe just a single wrap, or Option to double wrap with eagle legs, and then eagle arms. So we have right leg over left and right arm under left. Maybe it's a hug for your shoulders, or maybe it's a double wrap. Extend your arms away from your head and your legs away from your body. Feel that length, and then exhale, crunch, eagle crunches. Find space, and then pull your knees and your elbows together. Moving slow. Inhale to extend, exhale to crunch. 2 more. I'm doing this all with you, you got it. All right, unravel, release. Woo. All right, switch sides, left over right, left under right. Extend, and then pull it in. So this is a little foreshadowing for where we're going later. Eagle pose is not my favorite posture either, but it's okay. We can do it. Always good to get out of our comfort zone. 1 more. And then release, and feel how sweet that release is, opening up the legs like a starfish, arms wide. When we do twists like that, really constraining everything, and then when we release, we have fresh blood, oxygen flowing through our veins. All right, last core exercise, starfish. So right hand to left leg, and you can just kind of reach, or maybe you just want to do it with your legs up, a little reach. The full motion, starfish, right to left, left to right. So go for it, whatever variation you want. If you really want to add in both hands at once, go for it. 1 more each side. And then just let it go completely. Full body stretch here. Reach your arms long, reach your toes long, breathe through your belly. Maybe put your hand on your belly and just feel the core getting stronger. You may feel this tomorrow. Nice work. And then pull the knees into the chest and begin to just kind of massage your sacrum, rocking and rolling all the way. And let's take the next 8 breaths to get into downward facing dog. So maybe you want to hop forward and do a vinyasa right away. Maybe you want to savor a child's pose or cat-cow. Take your time, maybe close the eyes, connecting a little deeper internally, and make your way to dog. If you want to get into dog early, just pedal the feet, make it a moving downward facing dog. You can take dolphin. If you already feel warm, you can play with an inversion. Be careful. 3 more breaths to meet in dog. When you've reached your downward facing dog, bend one knee, bend the other. And then let's all generously bend both knees. Get your hips up a little higher and begin to straighten the legs, bringing your heels closer to the mat, squaring off your shoulders. Keep pressing through the palms to support your wrists. Inhale, right leg rises, bend the knee, open up the hip, and scorpion the dog, and then straighten your leg. Keep pressing through right and left hand evenly. And then re-square off your hips with your leg lifted, 3-legged dog. Inhale, shift forward to a 3-legged plank. Option to lower your left knee if you need. Shoulders over wrists. Check your alignment in your core, pulling your belly button towards your spine. You got this. And then circle your leg. So again, you could be doing this from tabletop with your left knee down. You thought core was over. Never with me, just kidding. Don't worry. You'll feel so strong. Core is important for every part of your body. All right, exhale, 3-legged dog. Push back, lower your right foot. Full breath. Nice work. Inhale. Let it go. On the next inhale, left leg rises. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Scorpion the dog, fire hydrant. Straighten your left leg. Again, press evenly through left and right hand. And then roll your left hip down. Inhale, shift forward, plank. Pause, find your alignment. Pull the navel to your spine and begin to make some circles. I'm just going to check out The alignment, you got it. Nice work. Okay, three-legged dog. Downward facing dog. Look towards your hands and take lots of little steps, tiptoe forward. Toes towards your wrists, forward fold. Bend the knees. Let everything drape forward. Relax your head, relax your neck. Shake it yes, shake it no. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Reach the crown of the head forward. Press your palms into your shins or your thighs to really lengthen the spine. And then exhale, release. One more. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, press through your feet, rise all the way to stand, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, hands lower, interlace your hands and press your knuckles to the ground. Open the chest, broaden the collarbones. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Knees bend slightly, do not hyperextend. And then with your knees bent, hinge at the hips, forward fold, keeping the arms clasped. Relax the head, relax the neck. Release the hands to the sacrum and then all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release, step back to plank, this time 2 legs down. Instead of 3-leg plank, hopefully it feels stronger. Lower knees, chest, chin, exhale, elbows stay close to the body. Untuck the toes, arms wide, spider fingers, cobra with wide arms. Exhale, lower. Let's do one more. Maybe you bring your feet even wider to support your lower back and see how that feels. Open. Little back bend. Downward facing dog. From dog, we're going to do some little push-ups. If you have any shoulder issues, I suggest you just stay in dog or come into dolphin, which is the same as dog with forearms down. So instead of in yoga, in push-ups, we usually keep our elbows in, which is more challenging, but for these little pike push-ups, we're going to bring them out. So if you know it, forehead comes down and press away. Maybe you're just doing 2 or 3. I'm going to do 5. You're welcome to do more. Fast or slow, but make sure you're supporting your shoulders. And then pause and downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, plank again. Let's do that again. Lower knees, chest, chin. Untuck the toes. Interlace the hands behind you, and this time keep the toes on the ground, lift the chest. See if you can get your chest up a little higher. Exhale, lower down one ear. Maybe bend the knees and sway the legs. Windshield wiper, release the lower back. One more small back bend to get us started. So you could do our cobra, traditional cobra, wide legs, regular, hips width distance apart. Which posture felt good for your body right now? I'm going to show another variation. Interlace the hands, lift the feet and the heart and the chest. If you're lifting the legs, get your quads, your thighs 1 inch higher. Look, gaze in front of you without straining your neck. And then exhale, release other ear to the mat. Maybe sway the legs. Replant your palms alongside your chest, down dog. You can come through dog, through a table, or through plank. Let's begin some sun salutation. So right leg rises, knee towards nose. Use your core to pull it forward. Step it lightly. Maybe inch it forward to get there. Knee and ankle in line. Low lunge. Inhale, rise up. Left knee down. You can always double up the mat or use a blanket to support your knee. Relax the shoulders. Grow tall through your fingers, but get your shoulders out of your ears. Keep pulling your navel to your spine and tucking your tailbone. Going the left hip flexor. Exhale, hands come down, interlace, press away. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, release the hands, plant the palms, begin to come into a half split. So your right leg straightens, your heel is on the mat, your toes are lifted. Left hand plants, right arm open, IT band stretch. Relax your head. Inhale. And then exhale, Step back, plank pose, and your flow. Knees, chest, and chin. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Second side, left leg lifts. Step it forward, low lunge. Anjaneyasana, sweep the arms alongside the ears, but release them down the back. Think a little deeper in your lunge. Steady breath. Exhale, interlace the hands. Switch the grip. You have a way that you habitually want to go. We want to get out of our habits and just try something new. And then exhale, release the grip. Straighten your left leg, toes to the sky. Feel the stretch of the hamstring, and then plant your right hand, left arm reaches, opening up to the left side. Roll your left shoulder back. Keep squeezing your left and right hip in towards the midline. And then exhale, release, step forward, forward fold, half lift, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, let it go. Press into your feet to rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Option to go through the flow or just meet in downward facing dog. Each posture is a full inhale and then an exhale. So exhaling as you lower. Inhaling to rise, exhale dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Step it forward for high lunge. So you can stay in low lunge. If you're ready for high lunge, your right knee needs to be directly over your ankle to support your knee. You can walk your right foot more to the right for more space in your hips. Left hip forward, right hip back. Keep tucking the tailbone, straighten your left leg. Left heel reaching back behind you. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back, punch away. Broaden the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Option for your chaturanga in the flow. So you can always do knees, chest, chin. You can always do knees, child's pose, down dog. Or if you're doing chaturanga, go for it if you know it. Otherwise, watch, shift forward onto the toes, elbows, bend just to 90 degrees, untuck the toes, pull the heart and the chest through, thighs, knees off the mat. Exhale, down dog. So in the vinyasa practice, we have a lot of flows. Support your wrists, your shoulders. You're still building strength if you do it from knees, chest, chin. Inhale, left leg rises. High lunge, second side. Give yourself space. You don't need to be on a train track, or you want to be on a train track, not a tightrope. Tailbone tucks, shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, hands come back, switching the grip. And then exhale, plant, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Toes together, or keep them wide if you have low back issues. Sink down, chair pose. Exhale, sweep the arms back, airplane. Come onto your toes if you want to play with a little more balance. Interlace the hands, punch away from you. Lower the heels, and then forward fold with your arms straight. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift. Step it back. Plank, optional vinyasa. Vinyasa means to place in a special way, so move really mindfully through each inhale and exhale. It's a transitional pose, but each pose and each transition is equally important. Inhale, reach your right leg up, and then shift forward to three-legged plank. Maybe a vinyasa with one leg lifted. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises, three-legged dog. Shift forward, three-leg plank. Optional vinyasa. Nice work. Full breath. Shift your weight just a little forward, not all the way to plank, and walk your left hand to the center of the mat. We're coming into Vashisthasana, side plank. So roll your left foot down, left heel down, stack your right foot on top. Variations, fist, forearm. Lower your left knee, make a kickstand. Lots of ways to get into this pose. Whichever posture you're in, lift your hips, stack your shoulder blades, and then we're going to thread the needle here. So lift your right arm and then bring it underneath. And then re-extend. Couple more. Keep breathing. This is a challenging posture, so take any variation you need. Kickstand is a great option. Supporting your wrists on your forearm is a great option. One more. Under the body. And reopen and feel that space. One more inhale, exhale as you lower. Either press back to dog, go through a flow, or stay here. You can always take some little chaturanga push-ups. And we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Second side, so shift the weight just a little forward. Right hand to the center of the mat. Roll over your right foot. Left foot stacks, or the variation you're taking. Again, you can take lots of different variations here. Lift your hips up. Stack your right and left shoulder on top of each other. Spread through your fingers. Once you have your alignments and your balance, you can begin the dynamic arm movement. So left arm threads under the right arm and back up. Moving slow, with control, with ease, and steadiness. Beautiful. Do one more, and then pause with it open. And breathe. And then exhale as slowly as you've been doing that motion. Lower your left palm. Stay in a plank, right to down dog, right to child's, right to a flow. Some push-ups. Ask yourself what you need in this moment. If you're someone who's always powering through, doing the most, maybe you need a little softness. If you're someone who doesn't like a physical challenge, maybe you give something a try. You can always do those chaturanga push-ups from your knees. Downward facing dog. Look towards your hands. If you feel ready to hop, bend your knees on your exhale. Hop, but land as quietly as you can, floating forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise all the way to stand, hands to heart. Close your eyes just for a moment. Reconnect with your breath and your body. We're going to go through 3 sun salutations really swiftly. And if you want to just go for it now on your own and add anything in or subtract anything, you can. I will talk through them. Continue to warm up the body, open ourselves up for some standing sequences. But a sun salutation is really just a really gentle, nice name for a burpee. If you hate burpees, rethink that. So it's a really nice way to connect breath and body, moving slow or fast. If you're ready, we'll begin. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Step back, plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Another opportunity to play with hopping forward. And maybe you just hop a little bit. Let's see how quietly you can do that. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, let it go. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more. I said they were going to be fast, so move at your own pace. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, if you want to hop back, do so with bent elbows to support your shoulders. Down dog. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees, step or hop. So you can float your hips over your heels. Half lift, release. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees. Step or hop forward, landing gently. Half lift. Bend your knees a lot, and then bring your hands underneath for gorilla pose. Vinyasas are a lot on the wrists, so let's give them a little break. Your toes are just kind of massaging your palms, tickling your ankles, shifting the weight forward. Bend your knees as much as you need. If you have pretty open hamstrings, you can begin to straighten your legs. Let your head go completely. And then release your hands out of that. Inhale, half lift. Release. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Last vinyasa, or skip it for right now. Not of the whole practice, of this little sequence. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Meet in down dog. Take a child's. Take an inversion. We'll all return to our down dog in 3 breaths. If you like dolphin, you can go there. You can take a child's. Whatever your body needs right now. 2 more breaths to return to downward facing dog. From down dog, shift forward to plank. If already you're like, oh no, see if you can just try for a breath. And if you don't want to, you lower your knees. So let's all just lower one knee and touch it and straighten it back up. So let's just let your right knee touch and re-extend. One more, right knee touches and re-extends. Left side, lower the knee and re-extend. Lower and lift. You can also play with just hovering the knee close to lowering it. So let's do right side, straight, left. Like you're just walking right and left. One more, right and left. Pause. Let's do both knees. Lower them. Re-extend. Press through your heels. Lower your knees. Press back through your heels. One more. Knees come down through the heels. And pause here or push into a dog for a break. Walk your right foot to the right off the mat. Tap your toe back to center. Left foot to the left. Toe tap. Center. Right to right. Center. Left to left. Center. Maybe this time you don't even tap. You just extend your foot to the side. So right foot to the right and back. Use your midline, your obliques. Feel that work. You got it. One more. And now if you want a little cardio, little plank jacks. We've got 5 seconds, whatever you're doing. Maybe you're in child's pose right now. And then from plank, slowly as you can, make your way to your belly. Let's all meet on our belly. Little quick belly down shavasana. Full breath here. Let something go. One more breath. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale. Let it go. And we have a couple back bends. So again, cobra or shalambhasana. Choose your variation. We're doing 3. Inhale, lift. And then exhale with the length you're creating in your chest, slowly lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Any variation. Maybe it feels better to have your legs down. Go deeper. Exhale, release. For the last variation, I'll offer both. If you haven't already gone there, you can bend your knees. Reach back and grab onto your ankles. And then inhale, lift. Kick your feet into your hands into your feet. Last 2 breaths wherever you are. And let it go. Full breath here. Hands by your chest, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look to your hands on your exhale, play with the hop. Forward, half lift, Toes together, heels apart, chair pose. From chair, I'll turn to face you. Just bring your right foot to the right, little tap, and back to center. Left foot to the left, little tap, back to center. Just like we did in plank, but now you're in chair. Can you sit a little lower? Reach your arms alongside your ears. Maybe you don't even touch your toe, you just extend. One more each side. And then pause, stay in chair. Reach your right foot to the front and to the back and back to center. Again, your toe can tap, tap, land, or just hover, hover, land. Nice. And release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Make your way to downward facing dog. Vinyasas are always an option. Choose any modification. Inhale, right leg rises. Knee towards nose, high lunge. We've been here before. Inhale, rise up. Sink into your lunge, but track your knee directly over your ankle. Exhale, sweep your arms back. Airplane arms, chest forward, palms face down. And then shift the weight into your right leg. We're going to balance on it. Start to lift arms up alongside the ears, one-legged mountain. Find your balance here. And then come into a chair, wrap your left foot around, coming into eagle legs, and then eagle arms. So left arm under, maybe a hug or double wrap. You can use your right toes, the kickstand. We did this on the ground. It's definitely harder here, but you got it. Really wrap and squeeze your arms and your legs. Lift your chest and lift your elbows. You can do it. One more inhale, squeeze everything together. Sit a little lower in your hips and go a little higher in your chest. And then exhale, open up, star, step to the back of the mat. Reach through your fingers, reach through your legs. Feel that space, expansiveness. Take up as much space as you need. Maybe sway your arms, your hips. Feels good for me. And then exhale, toes out, heels in, sink down, squats, malasana. Horse pose, goddess, elbows in towards your body. Inhale, star, exhale, goddess. Inhale, star, exhale, goddess. Two more, inhale, reach and breathe, exhale, sink a little lower. Maybe you interlace your hands behind your back here. Maybe you come onto your toes and play with the balance. That was tricky for me too. Lower the heels. Maybe you want to take some little hops in place to continue engaging your glutes. Any option, you got it. And then inhale, back up to star. Exhale, warrior two. So right arm forward, left arm back. Our first warrior two. So check your alignment. Right knee in line with your ankle. Tuck your tailbone, even out your hips. Think low in the lunge, but reach through your chest. Imagine there's a balloon on your crown of your head, reaching to the sky. And we'll add some dynamic movement. Straighten your front leg, reach your arms up. And then exhale, push down with your palms as you come back into a deeper warrior two. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Use your breath. If we're in the same room together, I would be able to hear those inhales and those exhales. One more. Press like you're moving through honey with your hands all the way down. Relax the shoulders. Track your knee over your ankle. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands down, step it back. Option for a flow. Your vinyasa. Down dog. Bend the knees. This time as you hop forward, we're going to come into malasana, so wide leg squat. Hop all the way forward to the top of the mat. Just press your palms together. Use your elbows to open your knees wide. And maybe in a squat, you need to have your heels lifted. That's fine. Lengthen your chest. Breathe deeply here. And then exhale, forward folding. Halfway lift, neutralize your spine. Exhale, step back. Make your way to dog. Second side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Knee to nose, high lunge. Exhale, airplane arms. Sweep the arms back. Chest reaches forward. Begin to balance on your left foot. Shifting the weight forward, coming onto your toes of your back foot. One-legged mountain. Reach your right leg up. Once you have stability, start to sink into a chair pose on your left side. Left leg is balancing, wrapping into eagle legs. Right leg wraps over the left. Right arm wraps under. Give yourself a hug or a double wrap. And the challenge here is to get low from the lower body, but reach higher from your upper body. 2 more breaths. You've got it. Imagine that star pose we're going to get into, but try to stay right here, right now. You know what's coming next, but be with this posture for 1 more inhale. And then exhale, open up wide. Step your right foot to the back of the mat, star pose. Beautiful. Galaxies right here. Exhale, elbows in, sink down, squat. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale, reach up. Imagine you're grabbing the full moon with your arms, and then exhale, sink down, goddess horse pose. Inhale, star. Expand those wings, those eagle wings, wide. Exhale, down. Last one. Eagles have a huge wingspan, so make your wings bigger. And then from here, left toe points to the top of the mat. Right toes point in slightly, warrior 2. Find the breath. We went from a lot of movement back into more static pose, isometric hold. Find your warrior 2. Knee right over ankle. There's a tendency for it to move in or out. If it's going over, take a wider stance. You have that space in your body. And then inhale, dynamic, arms up. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. You got it. Inhale to rise. Exhale to sink a little lower. Last one. Reach through your arms. And exhale, sink down. Pause here. Cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step your left foot back. And option to take a flow or meet in downward facing dog. From down dog, bend the knees, hop forward, wide feet, malasana, second time. Feel that space. Maybe shake out your wrists. Full body breath. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to release. Bend your knees, roll all the way to stand. Nice and slow, pressing through your feet. Shoulders to the ears. Exhale, let them roll down the back. 1 more, shoulders squeeze. Exhale, roll down the back. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, bend the knees, slightly forward fold. Half lift, make your way into dog pose. We're going into another standing series. You've got this, some more powerful poses, some more warriors. So stay empowered to make your own choices throughout the practice and modify as you need. So inhale, right leg rises, knee towards nose, high lunge again. Inhale, arms up. Right arm under left, eagle arms. So lift your torso, lift your elbows. Maybe you're just giving yourself a big hug. Still feel great in the shoulders, really opening up. Once you have your balance, shift the weight forward. We're not coming into Tadasana, we're coming into Warrior 3. You got this. Shift the weight forward. Warrior 3, I'm gonna go back so you can see me better. Warrior 3, balancing on your right foot. Dial your left hip down. keeping the eagle arms. Beautiful. One more inhale, and then come to one-legged mountain with your eagle arms. And now come into full eagle, another way to enter the posture. Maybe it was easier, maybe it was harder than the last one. Think low, we won't be here as long. And then re-extend into your warrior three with your eagle arms. Beautiful. And then exhale, step back, high lunge, land softly, land gently. Release the arms alongside the ears. Lower your left heel, now you're in warrior one. Exhale, open up warrior two. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. And then let's begin to move to the back of your mat. So turn your right heel back, your right toes in. Sink into your left knee, warrior one. Create space. If you need to walk your right foot more to the right, do that. We're not here for long. From warrior one, pick up your back heel, high lunge. From high lunge, left arm under the right, eagle arms. Hopefully you're getting both sides. If you mix it up, it's all good. This is a practice, nothing needs to be perfect. Shift the weight forward. Warrior, I'm gonna move back so you can see me. Warrior three. Even out your hips. And then rise up. One-legged mountain into eagle wrap. Arms and legs are wrapped. This is super tricky, so have fun with it. And then re-extend, warrior three. We're approaching the landing, the end. You got this. Float that back leg down. Re-extend your arms back. Sweep them up. Open up, star. And hands to the hips. Feet are parallel now. Exhale, forward fold with a long back. Wide-legged forward fold. You can stay right here for 5 breaths. You can play with headstand, handstands. You can shift your weight left and right. Getting into those hips. What feels good for you in this moment after a lot of warriors, after a lot of eagles? Make the choice for your body. If you're just staying in the forward fold, keep shifting your weight into your toes, out of your heels, so that your hips are over the ankles. 2 more breaths. Returning to wide-legged forward fold. Take an inhale, half lift, and then walk your hands back to the front of your mat. Step it back. Option to take a flow. Sometimes it feels good to wash that out. Sometimes you want to skip it. You make that choice. Downward facing dog. From down dog, bend your knees, step or hop all the way forward. We're coming onto our back. Come all the way down. Slowly roll down. We're going to do a few back bends. Different options. So first option is bridge. Let's all do bridge together because we have 2 more and then we can go into wheel or viparita dandasana. If you don't know what that is, you probably won't go into that today, and that's great. That's fine. So feet like the number 11. Parallel your feet. Lift your hips up. Squeeze the thighs together. Imagine there's a block between your thighs. If you like the shoulder opener that we've been doing a lot, roll your shoulder one at a time underneath and interlace the hands. Keep pressing through the feet to lift the thighs up a little higher. Relax the jaw, relax the face. One more, inhale, lift higher. And then exhale, let your arms release and slowly one vertebra at a time. Lower all the way down. Options, feet wide, knees knocked together. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. 2 variations. Maybe one hand to belly, one hand to heart. Close the eyes and breathe. You can stay right here. If you're ready for the second round, replant your feet, tickle your heels to measure out. Feet are parallel. Option to come back into bridge. If you have a block, you can totally take a nice supported bridge. You can also use your hands for that kind of supported bridge on your sacrum. If you want to come into wheel, I'll talk you through that. Choose your variation and breathe through it. Fingertips towards your shoulders. Lift onto your head and then press with the strength of your arms, those chaturanga arms, those triceps, biceps that you're building. Lift up. Really deep back bend can be really intense. So breathe and stay with it. Option is straighten the legs. Option, if you're in bridge and you're confident, you can take some little push-ups. Or sorry, not bridge, wheel. Wheel push-ups option. Kind of like those pike push-ups, except your elbows are not going too wide. Maybe taking 3, 4, 5. And then exhale, begin to slowly exit whatever posture you're in, landing on the earth, the whole spine on the mat, supported. And then either feet wide, Baddha Konasana, or sorry, toes together, or feet wide, knees together. 3 breaths. Last variation. You can stay right here. You can take whatever we've done. I'll demonstrate viparita dandasana, which is quite a tricky pose. So it's just something that you can look forward to if you keep practicing a lot. If you have it, go for it. I know some of y'all do. All right. So it starts like wheel. You'll press up, and then you'll lower your head back down. Interlace your hands. You have to watch out for whatever kind of hairdo you have going on, so you're not ripping your hair out. Interlace your palms, and you're on your forearms. Option to straighten the legs. And then wherever you are, exhale, release, and just pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. Start to, actually we're just gonna flip over. So from here, flip onto your belly, doesn't matter which way you're facing. We're gonna come into superhuman pose. So reach your arms in front of you, reach your legs behind you, and inhale, lift everything up. Very empowering pose. You're flying like a superhero. Feel the space. You're floating. And then exhale, cactus the arms, reach them back and forward. 2 more. Cactus, extend. Cactus, extend. Last one, cactus. Interlace the hands behind you, lift the chest, and then slowly lower everything down. From here, press back, downward facing dog. It's one of our last dogs of practice. Just observe how it feels compared to the first. So inhale, right leg rises for pigeon. So right knee towards right wrist. Your shin does not need to be parallel. You can have a nice angle. Stay up tall before we move into sleeping pigeon. If you'd like to or you prefer pigeon on the back, like a figure 4 pose, go ahead and go right there. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, with that length, you're creating fold forward. We won't stay here for too long. I know it can be really intense. So make any variation. Maybe you prop yourself up on a pillow or a block, or you just use your hands as that pillow. And then exhale, let it go. Start to press yourself back up. Come onto your right hip. Left leg comes all the way around. You're now in a little bit of a seated twist prep pose. So pull your right knee in. If you prefer to straighten your leg like we started the practice, you can do that. We're doing the same twist. So left hand behind spine, reach your right arm alongside your ear. Maybe your right hand comes to your lower thigh to pull your thigh away from you and deepen the twist. I cannot give hands-on adjustments right now. Gotta be your own support system in doing so. And then exhale, unravel, counter twist to the right. Start to come to standing, flipping your toes around, wide-legged fold, just for one breath. Let your hamstrings go. And then keep going, 360 degrees, like the hokey pokey. Turn yourself all the way around and land. If you got lost, just switch sides. So I think you want to have your left leg under and your right leg on top. Left arm alongside your ear, right hands behind your spine, and twist. Twists are super detoxifying. Wring out the spine. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist into the space that you're creating. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist. And then just a gentle counter twist. And now let's find pigeon. So right leg comes all the way behind you. Left leg is getting ready for pigeon. If you need to come into a down dog to kind of make that space and get there, go ahead and do that. Lift the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Release. Just a couple of breaths here. And close the eyes. Settling down. One more full breath. And then exhale, let it go. Inhale, press yourself back up. Last downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. Step or hop all the way through onto your back. We're here for the rest of the practice. Pull your knees in. Give yourself a hug. Grateful for all the physical postures your body's taken you through already. Hugging yourself, loving your body. And then release your arms like a T. And if you want one last bit of core, you're just going to bring your legs to the left without dropping, back to center, to the right, without letting them fall. A couple more times, left and right. If you're ready to release into a spinal twist, just let your legs fall instead. And let's all go there. So let your legs fall to the right. You can wrap them up like eagle if you didn't get enough eagles yet, or enough wraps. You can bend your elbow for cactus arms or reach your arm alongside your ear. Since we already did a spinal twist, it might be nice to get that side body stretch. Just one deep inhale here. And then exhale, unravel, other side. So knees to the left, maybe bump your hips to the right. Reach your arm wide like a T or cactus the arm, or reach it alongside your ear. Left hand can anchor your right thigh, your right hip down, your leg. Inhale here. Exhale, return to center. And then if you know shoulder stand and you want to go into shoulder stand, kind of like getting ready for bridge, except you lift your hips up. If you don't want to go there, then you can just stay in Baddha Konasana. So lift your hips up, hands on the sacrum. Do not look left and right. So if you're not sure what to do, come out of the pose, look at me. But from the pose, do not move your head left or right. You can eagle wrap the legs again if you like more eagles. Or you can just feel the space. Pedal out your feet, kind of play with that. 2 more breaths if you like, and cloud pose, come here. As you're ready, we're all exiting slowly, slowly, slowly from that posture. Happy baby, open the knees wide. And then curl up like a tiny little ball. And exhale, final resting pose. Final Shavasana. Please stay here at least for 1 minute. I like to give nice long Shavasanas because that's where you integrate all the benefits of the practice. It's the most critical posture in yoga. Take up as much space as you need. We've just expanded the body and made all that space, so take it up. You deserve all the space you need on the planet. Be here, breathe. I'll let you know when it's time to get out of the posture. because I'm running just a minute or two late today, I'm going to go ahead and read our final quote. Stay with me if you can. After the quote, we still have some time to settle in with your shavasana, your corpse pose, and we'll still close the class together. It's a nice, beautiful poem, and I want you all to hear it. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You're a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. You were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williams. Just settling into your shavasana. Just feeling held by gravity, by Mother Earth. Letting go gently. Just be here. Gently begin to reawaken your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. No hurry. We worked hard through a lot of powerful postures. The reason power poses work, like before interviews or public speaking, is they lower the cortisol, our body's stress hormone, decreasing our anxiety, helping us feel more confident and in control. So let's not undo that work. Just move slowly, maybe eyes closed or soft. If you can, stay. Eventually rolling to one side, pausing in the fetal position, and then making your way to a comfortable seated position, crisscross applesauce, Sukhasana, to end the class together. Bring your palms together at heart center. Take a breath as a community. Exhale, let everything go. Inhale fully. And exhale, sigh it out. Bowing to still your practice.